Howdy, Fern Burke here, and back up at Morning Wood. Absolutely beautiful day. It's in the mid 60s. Feels warmer in the sun. Once you get in the shade, it feels quite a bit cooler. But it's supposed to be exactly like this for the next 2 days. So I am much looking forward to this, and I hope to get a bunch of shit done. So that I had immediately opened up the camper. Quite a bit stuffy in there when it gets warm out. So front windows open, side window, and the back door. It'll be alright by the time I go to bed. Plus, once the sun goes down, it cools down quickly this time of year. Tomorrow morning's project is going to be fixing this mess. Those batteries in there aren't holding a charge. It shows 13.8, and it shows that the battery's all the way full. But tomorrow morning when I come in here and look at that, it's going to be 12.1, and it'll be showing about 60% full. So it's just not holding a charge. I can't really change them out right now because I want my refrigerator to cool down. So I just got here, it was boiling hot in there, 75 degrees in the refrigerator. I got it on fast freeze, which I don't know how long it's supposed to take to freeze, but hopefully faster than before. So once it shuts down from that, I'll take a look at it. I stacked all this crap up here last week, just so it'd be ready when I got here. So I'm going to go ahead and start that fire now in the afternoon, and then hopefully that'll be down and I can use my fire pit for just recreation tonight. Mmm, $1 pizzas. So if you're a little chilly, all you got to do is chop this tiny bit of firewood, and I guarantee that you will be sweating perfectly in no time at all. So I'm going to have just a little fire tonight. Put one of my homemade fire starters down there in the bottom of the pile where it was, the brush pile earlier. I'm just waiting to see if it takes off. If not, I'll have to stick a match in there. I decided to switch out of my pants I was wearing into some blue jeans because I remembered as I was inching closer to the fire that the pants I was wearing are made out of nylon, and they'll melt right to your leg, as I found out myself. Tonight for dinner I'm going to have myself a Lithuanian individual combat ration, menu number 9. And to make it more interesting, I'll make it on this log next to the fire instead of on a table, which would be convenient. Alright, let's take a look inside. Ooh. Okay, got a pack of crackers. Some almonds, spoon, matches, some S-bit fuel, and a refreshing towel. Let's see what we got here. Wow, this fire is really hot. Some chocolate. I guess we'll find out what that is. I have no idea. And something with directions. Oh, sugar and a couple other things. And then here's my ration and a flameless ration heater, which kind of makes the S-bit fuel not so important. This is pretty neat. If you're familiar with the US flameless ration heaters, they usually have just one heating element in it. This one has two. So I expect that this will cook pretty nicely. Well, I gotta say how impressed I am by the heater in this thing, because the last few ration heaters I had just stunk so bad. I mean, didn't smell bad, they just didn't work. Oh, cripes, that's hot. Holy moly. Okay, I think we're going to take a minute for that to calm down. Okay, so this cracker has rye in it, and it tastes disgusting with the grape jam that I had. The jam was good, and the cracker's good, but rye and grape jam don't taste so good together. So I might give this a go in the chicken broth a little bit later. But this, it needs to soak in broth, because I swear to God, I thought I was going to lose a tooth on this. Unbelievable. Crazy. Alright, let's see what's in here. I think it's something with pork. I'm not sure entirely. Okay, doesn't look so awesome at the first blush, does it? Let's stir it around a little bit. I can see I didn't mix it up good enough in the oh shoot, in the package. Alright, let's give it a taste. That's really good. You know what it tastes like? It tastes like the stuffing from a Thanksgiving turkey, but with pork in it. It was good. Oh, this spoon though. This spoon has ridges in the back, and then when you put your food on it, it's like two knife blades digging right into your finger. Yeah, but this is pretty good. It's like half stuffing and half of a rye or barley, and then pork. Man, if you had half barley, half Thanksgiving stuffing, and pulled pork and together without barbecue sauce, but just the pork, that's kind of what this tastes like. All right, time to do dishes. Well, I'm trying to fall asleep in the camper here. And there's seals down at the beach, and they've been barking all day. I don't know what's going on down there, but every once in a while they really pick up steam and let it go. Nothing you can do about it, really. I mean, it's seals, but it's still annoying. So I got woke up again, because I could hear something rustling around, and this is funny. I just got the shit scared out of me by a rabbit. I think it's underneath there right now. I mean, it's not scary anymore, but it just surprised me to turn around the corner and there was a friggin' rabbit. It's pretty weird too. It's like the darkest brown rabbit I've ever seen in my life. I mean, like really dark brown. Most ones I've seen have been gray or like a real light brown, but yeah, what do you know? And the funny thing was, I couldn't film him because he was standing right next to my camera, so I was trying to figure out how I could sneak over to the camera and get it before he ran away. Well, that didn't happen. Alrighty, so it's time to try out this technical chocolate. So I can get it open here. Oh man. 5-second roll. Pretty much tastes like any milk chocolate you ever had in your life. It's good though. Well, maybe it's a little darker than regular milk chocolate. A little after 6 a.m. and you can probably tell from behind me that the sun is coming up nice and shiny. Pretty pleasant surprise this morning. Not a cloud in the sky, so I'll be making a hella solar today. It's kind of a weird time of year because it's 45 degrees outside. So I got up and I'm cold and I'm kind of wrapped up in some stuff here, and probably in about an hour I'll start shedding layer after layer. And then it'll get hot, and then late in the afternoon it'll start getting cold again. I'll just put the layers back on. I'm doing, I don't know, it's just a spur of the moment thing that gave me a chance, you know, and I didn't know what advice I could give now. I could give a lot of advice to a lot of other 25-year-olds. Alright, we're going to try the old chicken broth this morning in my adventure cup. I switched cups because the other one was too small. It was like drinking straight salt. So, give her a taste here. Wow, I was making that face because it's hot. It's still really salty. Probably needs to be in like a 16-ounce amount of water. Tastes pretty good though. Be good if it had actual chicken and noodles and stuff like that in it. So I'm getting ready to lift these batteries out of here, and I can't find the handle that grabs onto the little tabs that are sticking up to lift them out of here, so this is going to be some kind of a treat. So I wanted to touch up these rusty ends. I can't find my wire brush. I can't find anything this morning, so I'm using the files from my chainsaw sharpening kit. It's kind of working. Alright, I'm all finished up here. Much tidier wiring than it was before, although I'm not necessarily proud of this right now. These two batteries sat in a box all winter long. And you can see 12.4. Not too bad, pretty low on the charging, but let's go ahead and fire up the solar panels and we'll see what happens. Alright, hopefully they'll get these topped off by the end of the day. But here's the weird thing, I'm right in the middle of the woods, and you can see a very woodsy. I'm just cutting a trail through here, seeing what's what, and I come across this tree. Actually, there's two of them. Two trees cut down right in the middle of here for no apparent reason. Must have been blocking somebody's view and they snuck down here and gave it a choppy chop. But it's been down for a while. There's no needles on there, nothing. What a neat spot though. Here's a really beautiful wild rhododendron. And then there's tons of huckleberries. It's loaded with flowers. I'll have to come back here and see if I can get some berries in the fall. And I think there's a fair amount of mosquitoes for some reason. Oh yeah, and some nice rhododendrons. Another beautiful morning in the woods. Sun's coming up, birds are chirping, nice fresh air, and a 45-degree toilet seat. Well, this is the part I hate most. I gotta load these batteries into the truck, and since I got the truck here this week, I'm gonna take my trash out with me, and I'm gonna load up. I'm gonna load up that big pile of firewood right down there. Doesn't look that big from this side, but it'll look plenty big later.
So I'm going to lean on that side of the town. Evaluations, you brought some guys in here that are not one-trick ponies. It's not Seth Smith that can only do one thing, right? It's not Jack Tuck that can only do one thing. It's guys that can play defense, it's guys that can run, it's guys that got a little bit of pop, and if I can get 2 or 3 on any given night, then I'm going for it.
Well, I put a dent in the pile, but I'm running out of time, so I just had to stack up some in the truck, and I'll have to finish that at home. Anyhow, that's going to do it for this week. See you guys later.